We are live. Live. Yes, we're live. Oh my goodness gracious. So live. So live. Yep. Audio is good. Okay, let's head on out. Awesome. Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. We are over in Burnaby at Edmund Station right now. Let's head on out and let's check out the neighborhood. Come on with me. Let's go. It's Burnaby Live. So welcome to Edmund Station. This is the hub of activity. There's a lot of people coming and going from work right now. Gosh, Winger! Good to see you. Go, go, go! Nice to have you. Just? Yeah, good to see you. Let's keep going. Let's get out of Edmund Station. Oh, that one looks weird. There's like a yellow enter sign. I was like, I'm not tapping that. Acid just wrapped up his stream in Richmond. Look at this right here. The people coming off of the different buses on over. What a day, eh? What a day. Well, that's good. Acid can get some time with the TV to himself. And I'll come home. And just the same, you guys always brighten my day. Thanks for the dedication. No problem. Yeah, I'll see you at home, babe. I'll see you at home. There goes the SkyTrain leaving Edmund Station. And we'll head this way. This will take us over to Griffith Way. Now this area is not going to be populated like the downtown in any way, shape, or form. It's going to be a much more quiet walk, but Burnaby is due for a stream. So that is what we're going to do. I got my vesties on and we are out and about. Just going to slide my bag a little bit to the front. There we go. And here we are. We're out at 18th and Griffith Way. And we are definitely going to cross the street. Then we're going to walk up the street to Edmonds. Wait. Everyone gets a kick out of that. Walking up to the Kingsway. We're walking over to Edmund Street. Edmonds. Da da da. You hit one of them if you go straight. You hit either Edmonds or Kingsway first. I can't remember which one. But then it's easy to get to the next street after that if you end up on the Kingsway. This will take you down into a nice little parky area right here. Alice is gonna sleep now. Ah. How many buns did Azzy eat? Did he eat the box? Ah. Asif finally got his steamed buns over in Burnaby here, over at the Crystal Mall. He went out and did his stream while I was still at work. I was working from home today. It was good. We had a random amount of meetings just after he chose to leave the apartment. Ridiculously unscheduled. People just like to talk to me. Ah! Oh my goodness gracious, look at that. Lori C's on the chat. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're over at Griffiths and Edmonds right now. And we're gonna head along Edmund Street and see where life takes us. Good to have you on the stream. Let's cross the street. There's the Edmund Street bus, the 106. Wow, this is not good driving, and there's a Tesla. No big surprise there. There's two 106s back to back. Yeah, they must have bunched at some point in time. Yeah, a few people in that other bus, huh? Must have caught a light. Caught up. It is rush hour. They are running multiple buses on the busier lines. Edmund Street is one of the busier lines. Got a lot of people coming home, and you got a lot of people also going to work in the evening time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's a drawable on the stream. Drawable! Good to see you. Hey Jerome, this is awesome to see you out in Burnaby. Yeah. Burnaby was due. It's good to be here. Yeah. Let's keep going. Yes, we are on Edmund Street. We are way below Burnaby Lake. We are south of that. And we are actually pretty close to New Westminster too. And do enjoy strolling through Burnaby, especially this stretch, even if it is quieter. Not just because Burnaby is a smaller town or a smaller city. And then Vancouver, but not by much. Well, Burnaby and Surrey are growing, though Surrey is growing much, much faster. Surrey will outpace Vancouver very soon, in a couple of years. And this is the second most expensive city to rent in Metro Vancouver, according to the news I read today. Vancouver is the first to buy a home, not as much. You're still asking for over $1 million, $2 million here or there, but West Vancouver tops the cake for buying a home. And to rent, ooh, it is steeper over here. Alongside, it just rivals Vancouver. Pretty much almost the same prices. And how do I know that? Ask me to keep an eye on it, because Burnaby is a great city to live in. If we found something that we liked, we might scoop it up. Just letting someone with faster feet go past me. Everything looks so manicured, very pretty. Yeah, we're walking past a lot of condominiums here. So they do keep them up to date. And then we got townhouses on the other side. And that usually means you got pressure from your neighbor to keep your lawn looking nice. So those are the different dynamics that are happening down here. It's almost like a Burnaby Edmonds neighborhood check-in. Check out. Checking out the neighborhood. Check up, checking out the neighborhood. I'll take the path for a little bit. Gives us a little bit of a higher view. There's some of the apartments that you can see there. Oh my goodness gracious. Nick is on the stream. Nick, good to see you. Yeah, we're out in Burnaby. We're lost in Burnaby. Oh, I know where I am, but still. Sounds cool. Yeah, we're in Neighbourhood. We are in Neighbourhood. There we go. Our backyard is becoming overgrown a bit, but my mom always wanted an English garden, so I'm trying to do that in tribute of her. Well, that sounds like a good way to celebrate your mom. So it's 16th and Edmonds. And you can see, start over here to get away from the townhouses, and it gets a little busier on over here. You're starting to get into the towers. It's one of the towers in the background there. I love Burnaby because it's got a bit of suburbia vibe while still being close to small city vibes as well. Well, it's a big city just in from the west, from directly on the coast. That's what I say. The big little city, or the little big city, just directly off inside of the west coast, or directly off the coast. Still west coast. I have to work on that. But yeah, Burnaby is a vibe. Yeah, and if you live in Burnaby, don't let anyone put your city down. This city's a vibe. Yeah, all sorts of interesting places here. You got like the burger restaurant just up the street here too. That thing's a place of legend. It's so easy to get into Vancouver right at the SkyTrain. That's so true. Hey, I got here from Vancouver. It was not hard at all. It was not hard at all. Just jumped on the expo line and I was on over here. Here we are. This is where, I believe this is the Kingsway, if I'm getting that wrong. No, I'm getting it right. So the Kingsway meets Edmund Street. It's my favorite sound when you hit this. You get the chirp, chirp. So awesome. Oh, the last in the 50s burger spot. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. That place is a place of legends. It really is. So this is the Kingsway in Edmund Street. The Kingsway ends just a few blocks up from here. Once you hit 10th, that's the border with New Westminster. Heck yeah, that place is so cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's other cool restaurants like right here on the strip here. There's one I've been looking at for a bit. Got a hankering to try out. A nice Waves coffee over here too. There we go, it's our turn. You can see how it's still a red, but there's a walk. So you got to pay attention to those types of things when you're in Metro Vancouver. Different cities do it differently. You can see some big differences. Burnaby's a lot like Vancouver, but you can see some big differences when you head down to Richmond. The Korean buffet by the by the Triangle building. I'm assuming this is the Triangle building. So there's a Korean buffet in there. Okay. Good to know. We shall put that on the list. I see it. Authentic Korean barbecue right there, right ahead of us. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. You got like all different types of produce. Like here's an East African grocery store right here. Like that's like so eclectic over here. This is what I like about Burnaby. You get such a mix of different things. It's just so good. And the food. Oh. The food. I was trying to get Acid down here for a Friday Fried Chicken walk. He wouldn't come this far. He will eventually. Yeah, there's a lot of Filipino stores around this area. You're absolutely right about that. Absolutely right about that. Here's the Bao place right here. This is another one of those steamed bun shops. I also could have come all the way down here. The steamed bun shop down here. You could have come right here. Yeah. Yep, Dravel's got it right too. Now I want to come on over here. This is what I'm actually interested in right now. This place right here. I've been keeping an eye on this. And this is a good time to come on in. They're not busy right now. So we'll see. We'll see if they let us in. This is Pinoy Cravings. Hey. Can I just sit down?
Yeah, anywhere you like.
Awesome. I'll sit right here. So I stay out of trouble. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Would you like to start with cold water or hot water?
Just
like plain, no ice, no.
Yeah, just plain water would be great. Thanks. So we're over in Pinoy Cravings. If the music's gone a little bit later, guys, you know why. Let's try some food. I've been just keeping an eye on this place for a while now. Yeah, they have a steam bun pushy right next door. So there we are. This is where we are right now. Okay.
Water.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are you ready to order? Would you like any questions? Or would you like
Oh, I don't have any questions right now. What I'd like to try is your sizzling sig.
For sure, yeah. Want to
Awesome.
pair something with it, like a rice perhaps? Or
Is it just the sig itself?
just the sizzling.
Oh, so you guys are doing a big family style thing.
It is, yes. You're
Oh,
right.
no, I can't do that then.
So, for like, for one person, we suggest like just the silogs.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a mixture of already like rice, food, and the veggies. But I mean, if you want the sizzling sisig, I believe so.
We can get that another day. I
Another
think we
day,
should go
alright.
for this one then.
The tosilog.
Tosilog.
All right. Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Now you know, guys. So get the tosilog. Okay. When you come on over here, they give you a nice bottle of water to the table, so you can sit down and just enjoy yourselves. Let's check out the stream, see how we're doing inside. Okay. Oh yeah. It's like it's a little warm outside. And just to let you know, there is a bit of humidity in and around, and so it's an interesting mix of a day here today. That's what I would say. Okay, it looks like we're doing good. Let's check this audio out. Yeah, the audio is doing good too. Okay. Okay. You're good to go. We'll leave that off so we can conserve a little bit of energy. But I've been wanting to come down and check out this place for a bit and just enjoy it, have a little bit of fun, okay? Enjoy a little a meal here, okay? And then hopefully be able to drag Asif down here a little bit later now that once I show him some of the food. You can see he's dedicated to his places if you watched his stream today. He loves the Crystal Mall. And the Crystal Mall is good, but you got to come down to some of these places too. The weather is deceiving. It looks like it would be a cooler day, but it's a warm and rainy. That's true. It's around 11 degrees outside. So it's a bit of a mix out there. And then there's humidity on top of that, especially in May when it rains. Whenever it rains between May to September, there's always a bit of humidity with it, especially if you're more inland, because you're not getting that breeze off the ocean too. That pushes a little bit of that humidity away. So like I've said before, it always gets a little warmer inland. So Burnaby, Surrey, those places in and around the Fraser River get a heck of a lot warmer. So if you want to live where it's a little bit warmer, those are the places that you should choose, okay? If you want to live where it's a little bit cooler more of the time, that's over in Vancouver by the ocean, okay? But then again, you also got to consider transit, if you've got a car, all that type of stuff, where you want to live. And also living in a nice neighborhood too. So living in and around Edmund Street, where there's a lot of amenities and restaurants to go to, this is definitely a vibe over here. Living somewhere like White Rock, if you're at the top of the hill, you're not close to the main strip, and that's a pretty steep hill to walk down. So, and then you're away from all the other things. It's easy to jump on the SkyTrain and get out right now and over here, eh? So, you know, you saw how it took just like 15 minutes to get on over here. So yeah, this is definitely awesome. Yeah, that's another thing. Mosquito season. There's more mosquitoes inland. That is true. That is true. That is definitely true. Raise this up. There we go. That's a little easy. So you can get a whole plate of sizzling sig. Oh, that sounds delicious. So yeah, so like sometimes you go to restaurants and you don't know if they do individual plates or family, so they do family style here. Okay, for some of the individual dishes, like if you're going for sig, okay, and then what I've got the tapslag, okay, that's gonna be your like individual plate. So yeah. What a vibe though outside, eh? There's like still people on the street and everything like that. That's awesome. That's good to see. Like you can see, like Vancouver does not slow down, and even here in Metro Vancouver, when we're in Burnaby, it doesn't slow down. Okay, let's see how big this city is right now. Okay. What's the population of Burnaby? So this is 270,000, so it's about a third the size of Vancouver. Okay? Or half the size of Vancouver. Probably a little bit less than that.
Hi.
Oh, thank you.
Your food is almost ready, so let me just prepare the utensils and vinegar.
That's awesome. Appreciate it. Hey, Vasily, nice to see you. Good to have you on the stream. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're eating some food. We're having Filipino. We're just to let you know, because you just came into the stream, everyone else is here. For anyone who's just come into the stream right now, of course, we're on Edmund Street, okay? Just past 16, actually just past the Kingsway. So we're real close to the intersection of Edmonds and the Kingsway, okay? Let me grab the name of this restaurant for you. I've been looking at this restaurant for a bit now. Okay, technically Edmonds and Linden. That's like the closest intersection. Okay. So let's pop this up right here. Okay. I'll put this into the chat. Where's my semicolon? I want my colon, not my semicolon. Let's get you the address. Okay. There we go. So there, I've thrown the link into the chat, and that's from my Jerome Eats channel there. Okay. So when we go out to some of these places, I like to cut up part of the video recording from that and just make that into, you know, like showing you the food that we ate, show you the place that we came to. Okay, so there is the location right there in the chat for you. That'll take you to Google Maps.
There you go.
Oh,
right.
Thank you very much. So we got pork.
Pork and then egg. And
Yeah. Everything else I'm familiar with. Thanks. Mark, I've been watching you all day. Yes, you need to do. You need to get out. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this right here, guys. So classic Filipino, eggs, rice, and there's your pork right there. Okay. Ah. Yeah, it's good to get out. It is definitely good to get out. Okay? So let's have some of this food now. Okay? So I'll give you a look at the food right now. Food. Turn around, camera. Oh no, ghost in the gimbal. There. Oh, what is going on with my gimbal today? She is disagreeing. There we go. There's a top-down view for you. Okay. Yeah, I got a case of the Ghost in the Gimbal facility. You're absolutely right about that. Okay. We're gonna be nicer than Gimbal right now. It's a rainy day. Okay? So usually what I like to do with some of this pork is like put some of it in the yolk here. Okay? It's kind of like a bit of a creamy sauce. And you got the pork here. Mmm. Oh, the food is really good. Here's some of the pork right here. Just crispy. Okay, and then you can like whenever you get Filipino food, you usually get an egg with it. Like it's just a popular thing that they do. The pork is really good. Yeah, if you don't take pork, they got chicken and beef and other things as well. Okay, so there's plenty of options. You're not just stuck with pork. Sometimes they're always worried when I'm at a restaurant and I'm just having pork because I do like pork. Is it only serving pork? No, you got way more than that. hmm Mm. Again, there you can see just how crispy and glazed and like juicy it looks. Now I don't know if this is the traditional way to eat it, but this is how I've learned to enjoy it. Mm. Filipino pork and even Balinese pork, okay, because Balinese is the Hindu island, okay, where they can serve pork in Indonesia. The pork in that part of the world is just amazing, and the Filipino pork is just amazing. Mmm, it was sweet. Oh, that is just so good. It's just like a bite of like porky sweetness. You get a little bit of that, like pork when you got pork, when you have good bacon. Okay. Okay. And you get like that fatty goodness. Mmm. That's so good. Having pork fresh in the Philippines was incredible. Yeah, I haven't been to the Philippines yet. Mm. But I have been to Bali, as you guys know. Oh. We do want to go to the Philippines at some point in time. Mm-hmm. This is 14 bucks. So that's pretty standard. Pretty standard for Vancouver and Metro Vancouver. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jess, we got plans for that. That's when it's We go during the rainy season here in Vancouver to the Philippines for sure. Right now we got a little bit of rain today and a little bit of rain tomorrow, but then the sun's gonna come back and it'll pretty much be sunny for another few weeks and then start to rain again, you know? That's the thing here in Vancouver in the summertime. Yeah, but definitely would be an epic trip vlog. What and where are you eating? I'm at Pinoy Cravings. It's in the chat. There, go. Awesome, you can check it out. The rice is just nice and fluffy rice. No, I've been trying to get you over here. Go is acid. I've been trying to get you over to this street right here. This is Edmund Street. Asif had buns, he's happy. There's a bun shop right next door. Does the exact same thing. Travel knows I have a plushy bun in the window. Yeah. So you could come down here, enjoy some sig with me, and get a little bit of rice on the side, and then we could go next door and get some buns for the way home. You're both in a state of bliss. When we talk about it, we like going out together, but every once in a while we also like breaking it up and showing you places. And even though I'm chirping acid, at the same point in time I'm doing it because, well, family. That's good, Drabo. Do the sell. Do the sell. We're working as a team right now. Yeah, I know you had Filipino food in Joyce Collingwood. And when we're trying to pull you away from just Joyce Collingwood, that's just too easy. I'm full, guys. I'm so full. That was delish. There's a little bit of rice left. I'm not taking that with me. Ah. Yeah, Burnaby is the bomb. Like I was telling Asa, like I was telling everyone, like, of course.
Hi.
Hey.
Just want to check in. How's everything? Oh.
It was delish.
Thank you. I noticed that you have some viewers with you.
Yeah, you're on Jerome Forestwood right now.
Jerome Forest.
Jerome Forestwood on YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, okay. I'm gonna give you a follow then. No? Sorry, how do you spell that?
I'll pull it right up for you right now.
For sure.
Okay. It's You guys are right here. Hold on. There we are. There you are.
Jerome Forestwood.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right, got it. What's your contents about?
Just exploring cities in around the area.
Oh, sounds
Okay.
good. How did you hear about the store? You happened just to pass by?
Like we've been long time. Me and my husband have been long time fans of Filipino food.
Oh, really?
So like I just saw this place is here, and I was like, I'm coming.
Thank you so much for coming.
Do I
then.
pay up?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. How's the food so far? Delish, you said, right?
It's exactly what I expected. Yeah.
Awesome. We also have like some different kinds of food as well. I mean, I can give you a menu for to go if you like.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Guys, give me a sec. Gotta settle a bill. You can sit right there and look out the door.
Awesome. So that would just be for $15.70.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the machine is ready, please. Thank you.
Oh, they got easy tap here, guys. Easy tap.
Easy tap. And here's your receipt.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, that's perfect. The tax man loves that. Okay, that was awesome. Oh my gosh, Mark. Oh my gosh, thank you very much. That helped cover the meal. Oh wow. I was not expecting that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. For when you bring acid next time. I guess that means I'm gonna have to bring acid and we're gonna have to order family style. I got the menu, so I'm gonna bring it home and show them. That's true. That's true. Now we're gonna go up the street. Probably gonna not eat much more. Okay? We're gonna go up the street and then we're gonna come back down the other side of the street. Okay? It's probably be about another 1.5 kilometers up the street. Just check out some more of the retail. It gets a little thinner at the end, and then we'll turn around. Okay? And check out the other side. Yeah, the bow place is right behind me. You see the bow place? It's right there. Right there, awesome. Ah, it's a good point, Nick. That's a good point. Oh, yeah, thanks, Mark. That helps out a lot. That helps out a lot. Let's keep going here. I'm just gonna drop my umbrella for a quick sec. Just gonna make sure I got everything. Yeah, we're good. Everything else I already checked. Oh yeah, family. And see, like, grocery store here. Nice little produce store. They got some deals here. Hair salon. This is awesome. And this is what I love about visiting an area like this. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit quieter. Especially on a rainy day like today. It's easy just to walk into a restaurant and show you guys a little bit, give it a good review. And we're not bothering other people. Okay? And it helps promote small businesses. Pinot Craving is actually pretty new on the strip. It's been here for a bit, but I was reading up on its website. It's pretty new compared to some of the other shops that are over here. Oh, there's a halal meat. Halal grocer. Good to know. And this is like a real locals neighborhood. Like you're really not going to see a lot of tourists on over here. Velocity in the 50s has been there forever. Yeah, we're going to pass by that for sure. Let's just get ahead of these guys right here. Here's the Edmonds Community Center. Now a lot of parents and kids in there right now. It's also a place that people go to if they're looking for work. But mainly a lot of parents and kids. And we'll often go to different community centers just to connect with other people. The more people you know, the more connections you make, the easier it is to help find work, especially in this day and age. That's the local Presbyterian church. You can see just how quaint it is. It's across the street. It's called the Gordon Presbyterian Church. It also has two other churches in there, Burnaby Korean Church and the Anti-Touch Church. Interesting. So they're making good use of that space. And you can see, like, look, there's more towers in the background. Like, there's towers that pop out every once in a while over here. And it's not super dense everywhere. There's a lot of single-family homes. Closer to the strip, you're going to find a lot of those single-family homes are broken up into rooms or apartments, or if there's a family living in one of those homes, they probably have a rental unit in their home as well. Over here, there's a lot of Europeans, and there's a lot of East Asian communities. This is from Wikipedia. But there's a good mix of South Asian, Southeast Asian, okay, and even African on over here. And that's partly what makes this like a very eclectic vibe. It reminds me of some of the more lively places back in Scarborough. So look at that. That's a beautiful mural. That is epic. That is epic. You got a smaller Persian community out here as well. The Persians are also out here. And there's also a small Latin community out here too. So you can see just so many different groups of people, different ethnicities all living in this, along this strip here, and in this neighborhood, and in this city. There's the Oliver Twist Pub and Grill. That would have been an awesome spot for a thumbnail if it wasn't overgrown grass there. True. True. I'm not so concerned about the thumbnails today. It is a little rainy. But yeah, true. It's just awesome. Even on a rainy day, like it's not raining hard. And the rain's pretty much coming straight down, so if you got an umbrella, you're good to go. Just being wacky. Let's keep it going. You can see right on over here. More condominiums. This is Manjal. And there's a whole bunch of other really good restaurants in here. Manjal, South Asian. And then there's Korean and sushi. So good. So good. Another mural on that building. Oh yeah. And this is called the Evans neighborhood or South Burnaby. There seems to be a few different names for it. And there's even like sub-neighborhoods here too. Can't remember them off the top of my head. And I was definitely looking it up. And I was over here. They are not open today. Oh, the coffee roasters closes at 4:30. Okay, well I'm way past that now. More Korean fried chicken. Can't wait for tomorrow. As is already planned in the route. Ah! Here's Canada Way right here. There's one of the big streets in the neighborhood that takes you down into Burnaby. We're going to go a little bit further. Not much further. You can see there's some trees up in the distance. We're not really going to go past that. That's where the park is. And that's where Burnaby really shines with a whole bunch of nature in and around urban environments. There's the sushi cafe, there's cuffed chicken right there, right next to the chili dragon. Oh, somebody already hit it. I'm gonna hit it again either way.
Wait.
Just to be sure. Because I can't see anyone at any of the other intersections. So this is Canada Way in Edmund Street. And it's just good to get out, try some different food. After you've had some food, go for a nice walk around the neighborhood. See what's going on in the neighborhood. Okay? And try something that you don't normally try. Okay? Or you don't normally get. I really wanted that sig, but that was going to be a giant pile of sig. That was a little too much. It was good. They were so honest about it. I was like, oh, it's family style? They're like, yep. I'm like, oh, okay. Here's the legend right ahead of us here. This is Lost in the 50s Drive-In. This place is a place of legend. And hey, they're hiring right now. They got a sign in the window saying not hiring. They always need more people in the summertime. Oh my gosh. Robert! Robert! Nice to see ya. Yeah, good to have you on the stream. I'm also posing for a thumbnail right now. Good to have you on the stream. So we'll come over to this place again another day. We're not going to come into it today. But yeah, this is a place of legend, guys. Lost in the 50s Diner. Place of legend. Yeah, there it is, Nick. There it is. OG. Oh my gosh. OG, I don't think I said hi yet. Hi, nice to see you. Yep, good to see you. Camera, turn around. If I talk to it, I'll motivate it. Oh wow, look at this. Where are we? Burnaby, Kawasaki. Look at that. Nice bikes. I love that they have a marinated retro, and they have maintained the retro vibe all these years. Marinating in the 50s. Yeah, that's like that's something that I truly do enjoy. It's a nice 50s restaurant every once in a while. It's just a certain age where they did diners really, really well. This is a camouflage army surplus store out over here. Just to let you guys know. So we're going to cross the street up here at 6th. Okay. And then we got a few options. We can go down 6th. Do you want to walk back down the street, or do you want to go into West Haste or New Westminster? Which one do you want? New Westminster? Back on the other side of Edmund Street? Which one? You guys choose. Go to New Westminster on 6th. That'll take us to the big New Westminster retail district. Or we can go back down the other side of Edmund Street. Go down 6th. Okay, we will. It gets a little thin in some places, guys, but it's pretty good. Nick's right. Nick, you called it first, so you get choice. First come, first serve. Ah! Let's head on down 6th and into New Westminster. I'll update the title later. This is a new place. Last time I was here, this was still being built. Now it looks like they're renting out rooms and people are living in it. Wow! Robert's saying New West too. Okay, so we'll cross here. And we'll go down 6th. So this is New West and 6th. Let's see which light changes first. Which light will change first? Okay, that's side 1. There's the 106 right there. Comes right up 6th Street. Happy day in. And we are on the way to New Westminster. And you can already see some of the vibe in this neighborhood right here. Right in the window. Right here and right next to it's like this boat store. MP and Mercury sales. Just a pile of different big ships, big boats here. You can purchase. Oh, they're doing an inventory clear out now. Okay. Boats in the middle of Burnaby. So true, so true. Go, go, go. Thank you very much. That's an epic reminder. Not just awesome, it's epic. It's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, guys, if you haven't hit that like button yet, you can hit that like button. And you can support your a vlogger here. You can send a super chat or super sticker by hitting that $sign during any of the live chats. Just like Mark did. Thank you, Mark, for the $20 super chat. It's greatly appreciated. And of course, folks, if you're watching the recording afterwards, you can hit the heart sign of the dollar and send us a super thanks. And then finally, we have memberships and we have direct donations through Interact e-transfer to my email address, jforestwood@gmail.com. Those are all ways you can support the channel. Most importantly, hit that like button. That really does help out. It gets a little more retail-y the further we go. And then we spill out onto the main drag, upper drag of New Westminster. Down by the Royal City Mall and stuff like that. Oh my gosh! Robert! Wow, thank you very much. That'll cover the meal today, and now I can follow up on what Mark asked for, which was to take Asif back to that restaurant. So we'll put that $20 towards, from Mark, towards the next time we go to Pinoy Cravings. And Robert, thank you for covering the meal today. And thank you, Mark, for also covering the meal. Both of you guys are awesome. That helps us out doing more of these, throwing the food reviews in with the city explorations. It really does help out. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't get to see the stickers until I get home. Especially on a rainy day like today. So thank you, Asif, for putting the description in. So this is 16th here, so we're still in Burnaby. We don't get to New West until we get to 10th. And this is the intersection of 16th and 6th Street. And you can see a lot of the single family dwelling homes here. And a lot of these single family dwelling homes are like going for $1 million this time. But back in the day, like not even like 15 years ago, they were a heck of a lot cheaper. So heck of a lot cheaper back in the day. And like I've said before, a lot of people in Metro Vancouver have found themselves house rich, but they weren't necessarily very affluent before, trying to pay off a mortgage like 15 years ago of like, you know, for like a $500,000 or $600,000 home. And now the home's like, you know, $1-2 million, depending on location. Over here it'd probably be around $1 million. Some of these homes might even be a little cheaper than that, around $800,000, but that would have to be a pretty small home. This is Baba Sweets right on over here. This is your nice sweet shop in the neighborhood. This is where you can go on in and get some good food. I'm full, guys. But the sweet shops on over here, the food shops. And they are awesome. This is Chai Charlie. Okay, local grocery store. Pizza and curry. I love this place. I love 6th here in Burnaby. This is one of my favorite streets in Metro Vancouver. I don't think it's like the top of my list, but it is one of my favorite. Like, look at that right there. You can see the electric orange jalebis just like hanging out right there in the window. And Robert is dropping some fried chicken emojis. That is awesome. Acid will truly enjoy that. Robert, thank you very much. And you can see, like, there's people out and about. This is Sun Farm, another local restaurant in the area. And GC Meats right here. This is where you can come in. They got the meats already marinated and everything. And I believe there's another butcher shop close to here that does the same thing. And then don't forget, across the street you got Scott Hill Pizza and Don Air Sub House. So many restaurants. So many restaurants. And Crassive, there's your all gender hair studio. There you go. There's an all gender hair studio. All genders. Very progressive. Oi. I don't think they were thinking about that when they put that up. I think they were just saying anyone. We'll cut anyone's hair. Oh, Asif got a chuckle out of that. Let's keep going. Sava's Barber Shop. That is set up nice. There's like this fusion restaurant at the end of here. Again, here's like where you get like your mix of Afro-Caribbean, okay, in the neighborhood. You start coming over these sections of Burnaby, start going into Surrey. And here's the East African and Indian fusion restaurant, Cayenne. I want to come here at some point in time too. I've heard the food is really good. It's not packed right now because it's a Thursday. It's not really dinner time yet. But on the weekend, I've heard that place just fills up. This place just closed on over here too. It's a nice little Japanese coffee shop on over here. Coffee to go. I think they close at like 3. Yeah. I was hoping to come on in here and grab a coffee and just kind of sit right there, right in the window for like a few minutes. It's a cute little place. It's tiny, but it's cute. And you can see across the street, they're building new buildings. Giant crane right here. Not super tall. I think there's a big pit there right now still. So, hey, it's good to see there's a few more people on the street. Yeah, we're over here on 6th in Burnaby, but we're at 6th and 12th right now. So 6th Street, 12th Ave. We're very, very close to, very close to New Westminster, just to give you a heads up. And we're over by the Vancouver Meat Market. That's another place that you can get like different types of food. Marinated. I'm pretty sure it's halal, but double check before you go in if you're looking for halal, because sometimes I think it's halal and I'm right most of the time, but once in a while I make mistakes. There's a new Lakeview restaurant there too. Pretty sure that's been there for a while. I was just like, Jerome, speaking facts as ever. Need to start a walking tour group. Not like the generic touristy ones they offer. Fair enough. I think I could cross the street, yeah. Oh, it would definitely involve food. It would definitely involve food. We'll keep walking. And that's the 106 you can catch. They're only a couple blocks away from New West. It's literally down the street. The pie hole is in there too, eh? One of the pie hole restaurants where they make the pie, right around the corner. Yeah, like I said, it's just good to get, even on a rainy day like this, where you have the weather pretty nice, you know, like the rain's coming down straight, so if you got an umbrella or raincoat on, you're good to go. Like a day like today is just a good stroll. It's 11 degrees outside, so you just dress properly, you're good to go. So yeah. And definitely, you get a little food in you too, and that helps warm you up. So and get good food. Not just like pizza, good food. OJ, we'd love to do some walking tours with members. Need to work through the kinks. Yeah, that is true, that is true. Here's Hale Cafe. They've just shut down too, that's why they got the chairs stacked there. Here we are. There's like a little plaza just hiding right on over here too. I need to check out that plaza sometime in the future, but not today. We are about to leave Burnaby and enter New Westminster, the old capital of the area of the province. No longer the capital, but still called the Royal City. Our capital is now Victoria, on the island. But yeah, at one point in time, this was the capital of British Columbia, right on over here. Right across the street. Ah! Well, Nick, it's good to hear you say that. Ah! Ah! And yeah, look at this right here. May 24th, so the Kayak Festival will be down here. That's the local community festival. And they do one in the spring, and then they do another one in the in August. Glorious! Nice to have you on the stream. We just crossed over into New Westminster on 6th Street. So, yeah, we crossed West 10th. Or not West 10th, 10th Ave. Yeah, yo to you too. Yo! It's the big stadium here. If you need washrooms, this is the place to come. They have a sports field and it's open to the public. And they have some big games in there too. Every once in a blue moon. Oh, look at this. This one's built too. Last time I came through this street, it was still under construction. They had all the balconies set up, but they didn't have the glass on them or any of the railings or anything. It's like it's already people living in it. Very cool. Very, very cool. Ah, wow. They built things fast here. Here's the sports field right here, guys. That's a beautiful field. And they actually got something on there right now. It looks like they got high school football. We are by the local high school. And they should be out by now. With sports teams, we'll probably be in for just a little bit longer. And probably student council as well. This is New Westminster Secondary we're passing here. This is a lot more like the designs you'll see in Ontario for schools on over here. Not like you'll see in Vancouver. Vancouver's a little different. Especially when you're downtown. You get some of the older schools. Some of the further south schools are like this though. Look at that right there. That is a beautiful piece of artwork. Wow. Wow. A lot more of a California design, but stacked. Which is very, very Canadian. Some of the local baseball teams. And there, the Diamond Slides, New West Royals. That's what I love about this city right here. It's such a mix of, like, there's a nice bit of green here. And there's also a nice bit of urban here. So when you get both of these together, New West and Burnaby are doing something so right. So right. It's fun. It's fun to get out and explore. And here we are, main retail district right here. We are in and amongst the busyness. I think we'll cross the street and skip the mall today. I haven't filmed the other side of the street as often. So I want to be able to cover that right now. The rain is coming down, guys. Wow. Just wow. No worries. Knock, have you visited any islands along the west coast? Yeah? Been over to the islands. Asif hasn't been over to the islands yet. And I haven't been over to the islands recently, to be honest with you. So, that was a long time ago. Yeah, so we're in Metro Vancouver and New Westminster right now on 6th. So, yeah. They have their own police department and everything. Competitive ice polishing. Did we just walk past a curling rink? New West also has a lacrosse team, the Salmon Bellies. Not sure if they're still around. That sounds awesome though. I love that name. That's so apt for this city. That sounds fun. Groove Cat books. They're groovy. There you can just see like all the different Pinoy stores in the area. And this is a really popular area for Latin people as well here in New West. So this is where you start to see the Latin influence pick up a little more on over in this part of the neighborhood. International House of Pancakes. Wow, I miss it. Yeah, IHOP is a fun place to go. And it's funny, like we don't really have those over in Ontario, but they're here and there in British Columbia and Metro Vancouver. It's refreshing. Like there's an IHOP in Niagara Falls, Ontario. I really haven't seen. Now this is something you don't see in Vancouver very often. There's a few Wendy's, but this Wendy's is far more frequented. Near the high school and everything like that. There's a Wendy's in Vancouver at the intersection of Broadway and Cambie, but they are not as frequent as you would find in other provinces across Canada. OG loves a good record or bookshop or comic shop or combination. Very cool. And Alice corrected me a little bit. I'm a lot more of a downtown cat than he was. Scarborough. This is the intersection of 7th and 6th. Yeah, that IHOP has been there for a long time. Oh, we got an icy bar on over here. Doesn't look like it's open right now. Looks like it's just getting started, like it's going through the approval process before it opens. It's good to hear. And yeah, this is the Royal Canadian Legion right on over here. And their bar. So if you're a vet, that's the place that you can go. Thank you, veterans, for your service. It is greatly appreciated. Oh my gosh. Hold on. There's someone on the stream. And I'm also in a wind tunnel. So I'm in a catch-22 situation. Oh wow, what a wind tunnel. What a wind tunnel. China, good to see ya. And S-Con, good to see ya. Yeah, we're over here on 6th Street and 6th Ave here in New West. Good to have you both on the stream. There's not many pancake places around where you live, eh? Interesting, interesting. Oh my goodness gracious. Mary? Yeah, rain is kind of synonymous with Vancouver and Metro Vancouver. So don't be surprised. This is pretty normal. Yeah. This is, they don't call Vancouver the rainy season city for nothing. And of course that extends to Metro Vancouver too. They got the Mongolian grill right there too, eh? This is 6th Ave here. So we're at 6th Ave and 6th Street. Keep walking forward, you'll end up with the New West Cadets Regiment in City Hall, but also Columbia and New West stations are near there. Yeah, I know, but good tip. If I didn't know, that would definitely be helpful, and it is appreciated, Drabble. That always helps, even if it's just reinforcing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. There needs some rain in Delhi. It hardly rains in Delhi? Wow. I would have thought you guys would have had a rainy season, but like I'm not that knowledgeable. So fair enough. You can still access the stores on this side of the street, guys, but you do have to approach it from here to get on over to this Tim Hortons. There's a little walkway along the side there too. Alright, you can take from the back parking lot. Yeah, Dravo, that's it's helpful. That's definitely helpful. It is definitely appreciated. Oh my goodness gracious. You can take a break because they're underneath an awning. MK! Good to see ya! Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, we're on 6th. There's some strollers here. I'm gonna let them take the awning. Yeah, good to have you on the stream. Yeah, we're just in New Westminster right now. Yeah. Mary is saying, no, northeast and south of central India enjoy the good amount of rain, but Delhi, not so much. Okay, understood. I'm being educated. I appreciate it, Mary. You love the Mickey D's graph. Very cool. There's Kozak right on over there. That's a good place to get a coffee, stuff like that. I've been to a Kozak before, but I don't think we were at the new West Kozak. So I think Richard told me about a Kozak in another part of the city. We went to that one. By the way, Richard's on the stream. Nice to have you on the stream, Richard. Good to see you. Can't remember where the other Kozak is, but I don't think I had the Kozak here specifically. But that place is good too, and you can get some good pierogies in there. So we're just walking along here. Right now, here's the Royal Academy. That's a little private school for toddlers. You see dad's picking up kid. Robert's saying, should be some Nellies walking around on Columbia. There probably will be. It's Columbia Street, of course. And MK is saying hi to everyone. Hi! Up here it's generally a little more calmer, less interesting people around here. There's more interesting people over by New West Station. So there's the Indian, the chat house right there, and the East African and Mediterranean restaurant. Miles a walk. I'm not pronouncing it right, but at least you know it's there now. Oh, Afnev's here! If you are in Burnaby, try Blossom Teas at SUV now. And we're a little far away from there, but thanks for the tip. We'll throw that on the list. We're in New West now, and we were in South Burnaby, so. Well, yeah, that's a good tip. I'm gonna update the title a little bit later. Everyone wanted to come down to New West after we walked on Edmund Street in Burnaby and had some food in Burnaby too. Yeah. China's like, simply adore the most romantic voice ever, Luther. It adds to your pizzazz of you in your videos. Luther's a good choice. I appreciate your selection of music to accompany my stroll and your viewing pleasure. Ah! So this is 6th and 4th. And we're getting pretty close to the SkyTrain station. Right ahead is where the hill's gonna start going down. So we're gonna start going down too. Yep. Across the street here. What a beautiful way to start the weekend. Yeah, I know, eh? Yeah, eh? This Mexican restaurant across the street. I've been wanting to go to this. I haven't been in there in a bit. It's always busy, even though it's nice and sunny out. And to be honest with you, a lot of these restaurants will be busy when it's sunny out. Right now, people are just kind of curling up with the book and chilling out because they know the rain's not going to last for that long. And if they do got to go out, well, you see them out and about right now. MK, go BC Parkway if you are close, full of flowers. Waterfront Esplanade Park. Ah! I think I'll skip that today, MK, but I like the tip. I do like the tip. I'm gonna pretty much make it over to a SkyTrain station, and then from there, probably catch a ride home. But that is definitely a good tip. And there, if you guys want to see some good flowers, there's the tip right there. And you can see we've started going downhill now. These are the big hills that are over here in the neighborhood. China, there's a little more to Canadian citizenship than just saying A. But you're on the right track. Ah! Now you got to go through all the citizenship tests and the time spent on over here as a resident before you become a citizen. All that more complicated stuff. Tariq, nice to see you. Good to have you on the stream. Yeah, we're just on 6th right now. 6th Street here in New Westminster. We started over in Burnaby. And we couldn't help ourselves. We were down on Edmund Street and it was just like, okay, let's go to New West. No worries, MK. I got my plan. I got my plan. Those tips always help out. When you write those down. This is how we find out about things. Like, Nauru's festivals in Coquitlam where I can jump over fire. All those things. MK was one of the people who told me about that. I wouldn't have gone if MK hadn't have told me. That was an awesome, awesome festival. That was one of my favorite festivals of the year. One of the first ones too. That was for the Persian New Year. Awesome festival. Music was off the hook. Everyone was having fun. And you're surrounded by the Coquitlam Mountains over at Lafarge Lake. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So keep those tips coming. We do appreciate them. You can see some of the newer buildings over here in New Westminster. These are absolutely beautiful. And then over here is one of the... This is the church or the armory? No, this is the Royal Westminster Regiment right here. This is the armory. New West Farmers Market today. Okay, where's the farmers market? I don't want to go all the way over there right now. I have a hankering that the farmers market's right out over there though. When you're out and walking in the rain, it does force your body to do a little bit more extra work. About 10%. Just like if you're out walking when it's below 0, then also your body will work at 10%. It's just working to keep yourself warmer. I'm just gonna let this person pass by. Oh, look at that. But yeah, look at this, MK. You're like dead on with the flowers though. The flowers over here are beautiful. Wow. We're over by Tipperary Park on over here. And this is going to be the location of the Hayek Festival. Trouble. Yeah, something tells me there's a farmer's market nearby. Yeah, I know, right? What is it? Columbia Street's over here, right? Or like Columbia Station is like a block over or something like that. Over here. So if we head on over here and get a little nosy, maybe we'll find a farmer's market. There's some beautiful flowers, wow. Yeah, that's true. It's the local park on over here. Yeah. I think we're by a farmer's market, but don't know where it is. This would be the park that it would be in. They're gonna have food carts right up and down this strip right here. And that building right there is new. That's the bike bay. A new little cafe spot here. Again, this is Tipperary Park we're in right now. It's in the park behind City Hall. Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it. I see what you're talking about. Nick to the rescue. That's a cute little bridge. I guess we're gonna have to take the bridge. Look at that. There's definitely been like kids over here at some point in time. We have to take the bridge. This is so cool. This is one of my favorite parks. Yeah, there's a couple food trucks right on over here, eh? It's that part of the woods. There's hardly any rain falling on me right now because of the trees. Yeah, they got the tofu sand truck out here too. And then we have found a farmer's market. I say again, we have found a farmer's market. China, this is beautiful, yeah. This is part of the rainforest. There's some rainforest trees here. A few of them. This big soft maple is not. But these are. Welcome to the farmer's market. Oh wow, I was not expecting this. Look at this. You randomly go for some Pinoy food over in South Burnaby, and then you come on over to New Westminster and run into what else? But a farmer's market. That's epic. Epic. Oh, look at this right here. This is awesome.
Well, there I was in Hollywood.
Oh wow.
Feeling good, talking on the telephone.
Jimmy Fresh, that's beautiful. They got dumplings.
Nobody sings the songs. I guess I'm just a
Mama Musis pierogies.
Well, then I got to thinking, man.
Local artwork, that's beautiful. I'm not showing it right. I'm tipping the camera. Let me keep an eye on the camera. Yeah, it is a market in the middle of a forest. You gotta give it up to these vendors. We've seen some of these vendors before, like Bob's Alley Food. This is Sabor Yucatan. We've seen them before. They got great food. This is the local matcha shop. Good to see. We've seen rice whiskey before from Snow Goose. Infusion soya sauces. This is epic. And Market 49 Foods. You can get some pizza on over here. And where else are you going to get your chicken products and eggs? But Rockwell Farms. There's the info booth right there. Good to see you. And of course, you got Gary's Kettle Corn right on over here. Does that make it a farmer's market or a farmer's market and a festival? I think it's more of a farmer's market, but definitely epic. Sunshine Meadows, we got stuff from them before. They're from Tit Meadows. And Empanada, we've picked up pupusas from them before. This is empanadas. Let's ask Pat. It looks like you go on over and you ask Pat a question. There's baked. And the Barbara Kitchen. Wow. That'll be candy floss and tornado fries to be a festival. I guess you're right about that.
Living on Tulsa time. Gonna set my watch back.
The music's epic. This is like, it's setting the mood. It's making it very chill.
Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Gonna set my watch.
Oh, we tried them over at the TJ Festival. They were really good. Messy Megan Studios is beautiful. Gingeraki, of course. So you can see how there's like some that work all of the festivals. There's the local Hayek booth right there too. Hey, nice to see you. I heard about it. I already planned it, but yeah, thank you again. There you guys go. Check that out. There we are. And I'm invited now.
Yeah, you are officially.
Thank you. There's the QR code. Ah! Well, I think there'll be candy floss and tornado fries here next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend. Yeah, I love the Hayek Festival. I've gone two years in a row. That is awesome. My grandma is saying the farmer's market runs every single Thursday until the fall. Yeah? Yeah? Okay guys, where is that Columbia Street thing? We're on 4th Street here. I'm pretty sure Columbia Station's very close to here. I think we'll head on over. This is 4th and a Royal Ave. Yeah, the Marco is awesome, China. It's at 6th in Columbia. Okay, we gotta head back. That's okay. We'll walk down the street. We'll walk down this part. Here's a little open parking lot with a little bit of an awning over it. So I'm gonna stand here for a minute. There you go, there's 4th Street for you. Keep going down 4th to Clarkson Street. Okay. Oh, there's a 4th Street access. Both Nick is on it. Nick knows the area. Nick's from around here. And Asa's got it too. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Asa. Yeah, we'll keep heading down this way. Yeah, I thought it was like a 6th Street or a 4th Street access. So, yeah, that's good. Clarkson sounds about right. I can't complain. Like, the temperature is epic right now, guys. Like, get a raincoat on. If you live in the city, get a raincoat on, get an umbrella, get on out. Enjoy yourself. You might want to hop from like a restaurant to a cafe and stuff like that. Might not want to go like totally for a big long walk like I am right now, but yeah, like get out and just the weather's great. The rain's falling straight down, so nice and light. Columbia Station is sketchy. I take New Westminster Station on Columbia and 8th. Now you're going down the steep part. And you walk past all the wedding dresses. Travel's always asking about the ghosts. No, we're at Carnarvon. Okay, we can cross. There's nothing wrong with being a ghost connoisseur, that's cool. Shanda's talking about Boy George. Boy George rocks. Boy George is awesome. Interesting. Okay, we're at Columbia Station. It might buffer in here, guys. It's a pretty deep station. 2 minutes. And walk over to the open part. This station can get very busy, but it's not busy right now. That's so true. I've been here like when there's been transit issues. Yeah, it can get sticky. It can definitely get sticky over here. Here comes the train. Looks like we got an old school train. Oh my gosh, it is so packed. Oh wow, this thing is packed. It's gonna flood out right now. There's like gonna be like a pile of people all over the place. There we go. BDS, sure, it's good to see you. Yeah? Just keep the camera on my face and on the window. Yeah, good to have you. Yeah, Columbia Station. We'll be above ground in a minute. I'm just pulling through right now.
The next station is New Westminster. Doors will
What's
open
up?
on the right.
There you go. Vancouver, here we come. So true, so true. What a day, what a day.
Train to Waterfront.
More people getting on. Forevermore. So there's the mall right there, shops at New West. And now you can see part of the city. This is New Westminster here. I remember going to the Irving Horse when I was a kid. Ghosts get to ride the Sky Train for free. Yep, Mick is right. They do. They do. Of course they have a Big Way hot pot. Big Way is everywhere now. Everywhere, all at once. Yeah, I got some at the there's a Brazilian hot pocket street food shop in there. I can't remember. I think it's Wada Food. Yeah. So they left Denman Street, but they're still in the New Westminster shops, as far as I know. And that's where they moved to. They get a lot more people on over there. Cater more to their population because they got a bigger Latin population in New Westminster. And Asif is still waiting for me to take him to Bigway Hot Pot. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Definitely not today. Fair enough.
The next station is 22nd Street. Doors will open on the right.
Pulling into 22nd Street Station right now. House is full of steam buns. Yeah, I figured so. I figured so. Oh wow, look at the camera. It's on such an angle right now. Look at that view though. Yeah, don't be specific, Robble. That's a pretty big area, so that's okay. That's safe. I've been wanting to go over to Queensboro too, check that place out. Get a little sketchy right around here, guys. Just give you a heads up.
The next station is Edmund. Doors will open on the right.
And we are where we started, Edmund Station. Started right on that platform over there. You can see this is a very busy station, especially with the bus loop here. You can catch buses almost everywhere, and then you have the Expo line, and it's amazing how busy the station is. Wow. So for those of you that just joined the stream, just to let you know, we're just riding on the Expo line right now. Nick's right. Edmund Station doesn't get as busy as Metrotown. Metrotown is the busiest station in all of Burnaby. And the reason for that is it's right by Metropolis at Metrotown Mall. and the Crystal Mall, and a lot of restaurants in the Kingsway, as well as a big community center in the area too. And I think City Hall's over there as well as a library, if I'm correct. So very busy, very much busier area than Edmonds, but Edmonds I would say is one of the busier stations in Burnaby. It's never going to be as packed, like Metro Town can get so packed. This is the Royal Oak area we're going through right now. I can't remember the formal name of it, but we're approaching Royal Oak Station right now.
The next station is Royal Oak. Doors will open on the left.
Asif knows the stations way better than I do. Yeah, Patterson Station, oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. You can get crazy busy. Royal Oak's pretty much like a mid-range. It'll get busy sometimes, but never really truly packed. Dravels, yeah, there's a nice library over there with an open big lawn as well. Yeah, and the square. Diego, good to have you on the stream. We're just on the Expo Line SkyTrain. Good to have you here. What about Civilian Oak? Why is everything royal? Ah, it just is. It just is. There's the skate park. That's going to be empty right now where all the graffiti is. No one's skating in this wet rain. There's Metropolis and Metro Town. The reason the station is so busy.
The next station is Metro Town. Doors will open on the left.
This is when it's kind of quiet today, actually, surprisingly. Pretty quiet. Probably because of the rain. If it was not rainy, this place would be so busy right now. This train would be packed, literally. My daily dose of Canada. That makes me chuckle, Diego. Thanks for being on the stream. I see towers and towers all along the SkyTrain. In person, I can't imagine how huge Vancouver and the surrounding cities really are. Well, China, they're nowhere near as big as Toronto. So there is bigger. Edmonton, Calgary, they're also bigger. Yeah, so But this is the metro area is 3.5 million people, so that's fairly large. That's like the city of Toronto without the surrounding area. Yeah. Yeah, and they are islands. Like the towers are basically just little islands, okay, of density, and then it's just like single family dwelling homes, townhouses, that type of stuff. All low level, all real suburbia. Jerome and Asa, my grandma was asking about what happened to the unused walkway in Metrotown Station. Do you guys know exactly what happened? Somebody decided not to connect it to the station. There, Asa's got it. The developers, they upgraded the station and they took the connection away. Smart planning. Like when we're traveling over here and you see a pocket here and there on a street, that's the real Vancouver. This is it. We just passed over Boundary Road back into Vancouver. Just single family dwelling homes for kilometers on end. 1-2-story max.
Joyce Collingwood, doors will open on the left. Exit here for the
Now we're back
onboard
over the Joyce
Burnaby
Collingwood area. So we're around Joyce Collingwood station. So now you're going to start to see those islands again. Those islands of towers. And it's starting to fog up. It's starting to fog up. This is the same area as Cave on Foods. Yeah, Kay's Market's here too, eh? This is an awesome little area right here. Just down and grabbing some lumpia down here, eh? That's awesome. So we both had Filipino food today. Yeah, the walkway was awesome because it caused people to walk across that busy street without fear of getting hit by a Tesla. So true, so true. The old Metrotown walkway. Yeah. Cannot explain that. If you have a walkway, it should be a walkway to somewhere. It shouldn't be a walkway to nowhere. Look at that concrete. Now we're in darkness. And more concrete. Oh! No.
The next station is Nanaimo. Doors will open on the right.
Here we come. The SkyTrain track starts getting off of the ground again. Yeah. Oh, Nelly. They'll keep it on me. That's just busy over here. Oh, acid, preach, preach. And the queen is preaching. I'm not talking about news stations right now. We're on the SkyTrain. We're here to celebrate Vancouver and ride the SkyTrain. And talk about SkyTrain stuff, like the bridge at Metrotown Station.
The next station is
Monkey see,
Commercial
monkey no see, monkey no
Doors
do.
will open on both sides of the train. Change here for the Millennium Line. Exit here for the 99B line.
Yeah, we got tracks on both sides. Mhm.
This is an Expo Line train to
Interesting people.
Waterfront.
Interesting days. Ah, well then go to Out TV. That's where you're gonna hear about the drag lineup. Have you seen the Mark V trains doing the testing? I'm not sure if I rode on a Mark V or a Mark IV recently, but it was a different layout of seats inside. And it was kind of interesting. They had like single seats in the middle. It was very interesting. There's Commercial Drive. Terminal Ave and the railroad tracks. Yeah, a few transit YouTubers have been catching sightings of the new trains. So, like the train we're on right now, this is a Mark 1. And these ones will be retired. And the oldest of the old trains right now. The new developments over in
Main
Chinatown.
Street,
It's going to be a major office structure, I'm assuming. I don't know, it's huge. It's a huge building right behind Pacific Central. There's Main Street. We're on Main Street Science World. Such an awesome area here in Quebec Street. Beautiful buildings, nice townhouses. Yeah, Drabo, you got a good point. The new trains would really help transport a lot more people a lot faster. Especially at the celebration of lights when it gets super busy. But if they're not ready, I think they'll just take their sweet time. If they are ready, they'll use them. If they're not ready, they'll wait. They're not going to rush it if they're not totally ready yet. So I guess we'll all just wait and see. Yep. There's not much you're gonna see over here. We're gonna go underground again. So, yeah. That's like a good idea though. I wouldn't knock that idea at all. So guys, we're just heading underground. The next station is Granville Station. And that's where I'm going to get off the train. So yeah, we're just on the train right now. Granville. Next train on the map. Good. Here we are, Granville Station. Oh wow. It is one of those days. It is one of those days. Did he have Jollibees today too? If he had Jollibee, he really cheated. Awesome. Did you have Jollibee today too? Ah. Look at this escalator. Oh, Jaw's talking about last. Oh, he was allowed last week. This is such a crazy escalator, guys. How's this spicy? Sure, I saw you eat those buns today. You were mowing down on some beef buns there. Ah, the king is genuine. Oh, he's fasting from fried chicken. Yeah, he has been pretty good about that. He has been pretty good about that. Tomorrow is the holiest of the holy days for people of the fried chicken faith. That's the Friday fried chicken walk. And the Friday fried chicken walk pre-stream when Jerome is not tired. Is it raining? Yep. Is it? Yeah. She's raining. And we are back downtown. So we just came out of Granville Station, and we're on Granville Street right now in the downtown core of Vancouver. We'll keep walking here in the neighborhood. Yep. Very cool. This is just before Robson Street. Robson Street is the next intersection down here. You can see we're getting part of the after work rush right now. But right around this time it's starting to taper down. And then it starts to get a little more quiet. If it was Friday, if it was tomorrow, even if it's raining like this, it'll be much busier because people will be coming in to, go to a restaurant, meet up with friends who happen to live in the area, and then go out to the bars a whole lot later, So, but it is Thursday, so it's still the work week.
Let me know what you think. Very, very, very important.
Fried chicken tomorrow is gonna look good. It will. Take a break underneath this awning from the rain. Joe was like, I love Vancouver. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the rain is starting to let up. It's like off and on right now, guys. That's real light. Real light. Wow. That's nice. That is nice. Well, anyways, folks, thanks for coming out. We're in Roslyn's Bay right now. I'm gonna head on home, so yep. I'll check your mother cluckers out tomorrow. The Friday Fried Chicken Walk. Thanks for coming along today. Just remember to hit that like button if you haven't on the way out. And you know how to support the channel if you want to. So, thanks again for coming along. Talk to you later, folks. Have a good day. And check out Pinoy Cravens on Edmund Street. That place is off the hook. Run!